Hello, hello. I am back finally. It's been so long. How long? I think I haven't streamed since. I haven't streamed in a month. Jesus. All right. So I'm not expecting a lot of people to show up to this stream. So essentially, think of this as just me talking to myself or making a VOD. So for me to edit down later because I do want to make a YouTube video of what's been going on in my life, and actually, that's pretty much it. I don't know why I'm counting like there's gonna be some sort of there's like a long list. There isn't any. And why is my thing lagging? Hello, 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 hello. Okay. Anyways, yeah, essentially. So I don't need that. Well, I guess I can, but essentially, what's happening is, man, I can't believe I haven't been live in a long. I know I've been uploading frequently, which I'm very proud of, and I'm very happy that you guys are liking the content. Thank you guys very much. But I miss going live. I miss opening Pokemon cards. But today, I do not have enough time. As the title says, I only have like an hour and a half, and then I gotta go back on the grind, quote unquote. Well, essentially, I gotta walk my dogs. I gotta exercise a bit. That's my schedule, my daily schedule that I'm trying to stick to, and I'm trying to. Do I have background music on? No, fudge. I'm just whatever. Anyways, music, yay! Yeah. So I want to sort some Pokemon cards. So I can't open Pokemon cards today, unfortunately. Hopefully, I could open Pokemon cards in the next stream. But for now, sorting stream it is. It's the least that I can do. Is that the most that I can do? Not the least that I can do. It's the most that I can do. What sucks though? Oh, there it is. Okay. I have Paldean Fates, which I'm excited to sort, and I have Temporal Forces. I'll try and sort both. Hidden Shoulders, if you're watching this, your binder has been here. Your binder has been sorted. Your binder is here. I am so sorry. I haven't sent it out. It's been more than a month for you. And you live here in the Philippines too. I am so sorry. It's just I have been on a roller coaster. Is this stream private? I'm going to be pissed. No, I don't. People just aren't watching me. It's okay. It's alright. I fell off. Well, I've never been on in the first place for me to fall off. But anyways, yeah. So Hidden Shoulders. This is your binder. I believe this is what is this? It's not Temporal Forces. It's what is this? See, I have like the note and everything. I'm so sorry. Paradox Rift is the stream. I am public. Okay. Why is my stream? Why Streamlabs? Why is it whenever I want to stream and it senses my fear and it gives me the crappiest bit rate and frames per second? But anyways, so Hidden Shoulders, hopefully tomorrow. I don't know if there's any delivery services open tomorrow, but this is your binder. I'm so sorry. I'm going to sort another one. I'm going to sort my own binder first, Paldean Fates, because I deserve it. And then we'll sort Temporal Forces if I have time, or if what's the other term? Yeah, temporal. Yeah, if I have enough time, I can sort Temporal Forces. If not, I'll save that for another stream. But there's so much I want to share with you guys. There's so much that happened in my personal life that I do want to share. I'm not gonna share all of it, of course, but I mean, it's still nice to share, like a little bit of a life update. Basically, is what I want to do. So, if you like this type of content, leave a like on this video. That's what like button's for, and I hope you consider subscribing to the channel. It really does help a lot. Please and thank you. Man, I am so rusty. But look at the shirt. It's part of what well, this is Lynette's shirt, number one. Number two, this is part of the stuff I want to share with you guys. So, let's head on over to the front cam. That's not the front cam. That's the live cam. But anyways, so that you guys can see what the heck I'm doing. So, last time I left you guys, what is this? I went to Japan with Lynette, and it was a very fun trip. It was our first solo trip as a couple. It was our first solo trip. No, well, it was our first international trip by ourselves. Usually we go with my family. Is this all of it? I'm afraid that I'm missing cards. I'm pretty sure this is all of it. But anyways, and it was a very special trip, which maybe if you follow me on Instagram, some of you guys might have seen. But I proposed, so I am now married. No, okay, this isn't a wedding ring, but I want to talk about this too. But this isn't a wedding ring. It just symbolizes that I'm engaged. But it just so happened that I bought it the same time for the Japan trip. But yes, we are engaged. Lynette and I, the queen of this channel, are now engaged. I'm super happy about that. And that's practically why I haven't been online, or I haven't been as active on YouTube as much as I want to stream. There's just, number one, not enough time. We've been all over the place. We've been trying to sort our wedding, which is this year in December. So I know that's a bit crazy to be doing a wedding in less than a year's time, but I didn't see the point of delaying it for another, like, the first few dates that we had planned. The first one was in the original one that we were joking about originally, but actually ended up kind of coming true, is that we wanted to do 12-12-24, because 12 plus 12 is 24, and it's 24th year, so it's kind of cute and fun, and like, right? So like, just playfully, that was an idea that we wanted. But then the realistic date that we also wanted was the date that Lynette wanted was in May. So 5-5-25, 5 times 5 is 25, 25th year, cute, also cute. The thing is, oops, oh, there goes my mic. I am live, right? Okay. Yeah, the thing is, I personally didn't see why we couldn't do it in a year, because I'm stupid and naive, and now I automatically see it. It's only been a month and there's so much to do, but I wanted to, number one, enter the new year 2025 as a married couple. Number two, number two, 8 months is still a long time, essentially. It's just going to be a grind, obviously, but it's doable. And I've talked to like friends who have got married, people who planned marriages and whatnot, or like getting married, and they said it's doable. I know someone who did it in 6 months, and they essentially said that it was all right. It was doable. So 8 months is like right down the middle, but unfortunately, the date that we wanted, 12-12-24, was already taken at the church that we wanted to go to. It's just that, so the next option that we got was the 30th of December. So a little bit further than 12, so that's good, but still the same year, so that's also good. So it kind of fell into place. That schedule actually just randomly opened up. So this church that we were going to, you can apply online for reservations, and we were trying to look for a later date than the 12th. The original date that we booked was the 4th, which was too early, but I mean if we considered December, it's like, and that's the only date that was available, then we had no choice. But then later on, for some reason, wait a second, oh, it is Pellian Fates. I was like, there's Dragon Pokemon again? Yeah, for some reason, we checked the next day after booking the 4th, or reserving the 4th, saw that the 30th was open, and we're like, okay, that's like, maybe it's a sign from God, like, okay, this is your date, this is when you're supposed to do it, this is enough time for you guys. And yeah, guys, if you can, don't be dumb like me. You could do it in a year's time, 2 years, not 2 years time, maybe not 2 years time, in a year's time, more than a year's time. If you can, but I don't know, just I've been drawn, just the idea of, I think I made the right choice, because just the stress that I feel now, I kind of feel like, yeah, I'd rather get this over with. I know it's a big day, it's a special day. You don't want to rush things. But also, you just have to admit to yourself that it is going to be stressful. It is going to be a lot of work, hence me not showing up on stream or actually streaming at all. But Lynette being a lawyer, she has her own thing going on. She has to focus on work. And since my line of work isn't necessarily as heavy, I still have to go to work. I still have to do my own job to pay for like parts of the wedding, right? But yeah, I am essentially kind of taking the lead and just making sure that Lynette gets input. Lynette is still part of the decision because this is her big day as well, right? So there's that. So it was pretty insane. It's pretty insane that this is basically since I got back from Japan when did I get back from Japan? The 10th. It's been 17 days, and this is the first time like I've actually had like a breather essentially to do what I love, which is opening Pokemon cards / streaming / making YouTube videos. Well, again, I think I've been okay, right? I've been posting videos. I posted a travel vlog, a Pokemon video in the past 2 weeks, so I'm very happy about that. I'm happy that I'm still keeping up content, and hopefully maybe today I could release this video if this VOD isn't long enough. So yeah, that's one big life update. I don't want to share too much, but we have a venue down, we have a coordinator down, we have the church down. So a lot of steps this first 2 weeks, and I'm very happy. The important steps are essentially quote unquote done. Wait, that's dragon. That's confusing. They couldn't make it a different color. But anyways, but yeah, so that's what's been happening with me. All right, so let's talk about some fun stuff, which is the Japan trip. Now, you know what's funny? Lynette knew I was going to propose in Japan. That's why we were going to Japan in the first place. She knew that I was going to propose. She didn't know how. She didn't know when. Well, she kind of did know where. She didn't know how and when. Because originally, I've been planning this for maybe... When did I plan this? December last year. Like, for some reason, something clicked in my head. It's hard to explain, and that sucks, because as someone who really likes logic and, like, making sense of things, that's the best that I can explain it. When did I know? A lot of people ask, when did I know that I was going to propose? I knew I was going to marry Lynette for a long time. I didn't know when I was going to propose. And if you ask me now, in life, it's like we could be more ready. We could be, in better, like we could make better situations. But then when you know, does that make sense? It just feels like it was time. Number one, it was time. Number two, it felt right. Number three, I didn't really care because I knew that eventually we would just figure things out together like we always did. We've been together for 11 years. So, yeah, we've been together for 11 years. So, I mean, if that's not, of course, time isn't really always the best, like, what's it called? Time always isn't the best, like, metric. It's a good metric. It's not the best metric for, knowing whether you want to spend your life with someone, that you care about. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm not missing anyone on Twitch, which I'm multi-streaming. So if you guys have a Twitch and prefer to watch me there, I like to multi-stream. So go check that out. /Albie Peralta. Is that how that works? Twitch.tv// Peralta. Oh, this is going to make noise, isn't it? I guess not. Cool. Anyways. What was I talking about? Yeah. So I like that Lynette kind of knew, because I asked her a lot of questions. I asked her, which is number one thing. Oops. In a relationship, communication always, right? You got to know when. I mean, you have to be able to talk to your partner so that you both are on the same page and you guys can move forward together, rather than guessing and taking the lead by yourself. It's not really a relationship, right? If it's like that. But I asked Lynette a lot of questions, what she wanted. Actually, for the longest time, it was just a joke. Her only requirement for me to propose for her was basically there has to be sakura around / cherry blossoms, which is, again, why we went to Japan. And we both love Japan. We both are big fans of Japan. We love Japanese culture, anime, food, just the city in general. You could just leave us in Japan and we'll figure stuff out to do. It doesn't really matter. But then I guess that's just Japan for anyone. Or, I don't know. I guess as someone who's biased, I can't really think of a reason why anyone wouldn't want to go to Japan. It is pretty expensive. But other than that, if you budget enough, like you can go to Japan on a budget and still enjoy it, like we did. 428. Oops, was I not supposed to say that out loud? Anyways, I'm in. Man, I'm all over the place. I'm just kind of happy that I'm back streaming, doing my thing. Happy, joy. But yeah, I talked to Lynette. All she wanted was cherry blossoms, but there's this image. Maybe I'll share it with you guys. I'll show you guys. Wait a second. Yeah, that's me. I am making noise. How do I? I need to pop out chat. Man, Twitch just looks so much better than YouTube for some reason. But I just don't know how to use Twitch is all. Pop out chat. Okay, so then I could close this. Sweet. I just want to make sure that I don't miss anyone on Twitch. Harry Snorlax, let's go. What's up? Just chewing the fat, chewing the shit. How you doing? Long time no chat. Am I doing this right? Yes. Yeah, so I was just saying, Lynette and I've known that I wanted to propose to Lynette for a while now, since December last year. I don't know what exactly triggered it, but I just felt like it was right. It's not a time thing. It's not just because we've been together for 10 years. Like, you would think that I would have done it earlier if we're talking about years, but no. It was, I don't know. It's just something felt like it was right. It was time. Something just clicked. And it sucks that I can't explain it to you guys, and I'm sorry that I can't, but it just did. So we planned this trip. We've been wanting to go on this trip for a while. When did we book this trip? Maybe last year, actually. Around the same time that I figured, yeah, let's go to Japan. Let's go to Japan together. And I was like, we booked everything. We planned everything. We budgeted everything. Great. Dandy. And here, I'll show you guys. I wanted the original plan. My perfect plan was we were going to end our trip in Kawaguchiko Lake. That's like very near Mount Fuji. And I was supposed to find this one spot that not only had Mount Fuji in the background with Kawaguchiko Lake as like the flooring of the background, but there was an overlapping sakura tree that perfectly framed Mount Fuji. There's that one spot that I've been searching for, that I've been looking for, since like forever, since I knew that I wanted to propose to Lynette. And it's a funny story. So that's the perfect place that I wanted to propose to her. It didn't happen. The reason why is, for some reason, I guess, booking a trip, yeah, it's weird. You have to book everything in Japan months in advance because, number one, if you're going on a date that a lot of tourists would go, springtime, autumn time, vacation time. Of course, you're not the only one who's taking a vacation in the world. So you have to come in with the mindset that you're not going to be the only one there. You're fighting for a lot of slots, and like for time and for just being in Japan, right? So I booked this month in advance, and I checked even 2 weeks before. 2 weeks before we came to Japan, which I believe is like still a fairly accurate. Well, it's not anymore from personal experience. I thought it was a fairly accurate like time frame for me to be able to predict the weather. Said it was sunny, said it was gonna be perfect. Some days were gonna be cloudy, some days were gonna be, was gonna be a bit cloudy, a little bit cold, but it did not say that it was going to be 100% stormy when we were in Lake Kawaguchiko. And if you know Japan, if you know Mount Fuji, that mother effer is a shy bitch, because whenever it rains, whenever it's cloudy, it will hide and you cannot see it for the life of you. No matter what, it will not peak. On the way to, so I planned that as the end, like the cherry on top of our Japan trip. It was supposed to be like, yeah, it was supposed to be the cherry on top of our Japan trip. I was supposed to propose at the end of the trip, and I did not get to, because the stupid, for some reason, on the way to Mount Fuji, we also brought a storm with us. I don't know why. It was just, I don't know, man. It was just the it was just the perfect bad luck to happen to me, and it would happen to me, I guess. That the one day, you know what's the funniest part? The one day that we were there, the whole week was fine. The one day that we were there, started to rain, 100% storm, whatever. Next day that we were going to leave, the exact day that we were going to leave, the next day, we were going to be back here in the Philippines. Perfect weather. It was insane. It was so beautiful. I had some friends that were in Japan the same day, or the day after that we left. Mount Fuji was almost a spectacle. It was some sort of like cosmic happening, that the most beautiful weather and the most perfect conditions for Mount Fuji to show up with the sakuras being in peak bloom happened the day after we left. So what did I do? I panicked a lot. So even Lynette told me, I didn't know this, because I thought she knew that I was going to propose. Here, let me show you guys. So, how do I show you guys? I guess I could show you on my phone. So, Lake Kawaguchiko, again, is one of the perfect places to see Mount Fuji. It's this little town that you could go up this rope, like, train thing to go to the peak of a nearby pagoda. I don't know what the name is, but if you go up there, Mount Fuji is going to be in the back, Sakura is going to be in the back. It's perfect, but that's not exactly where I wanted to propose. Again, we went through the whole Japan trip. It was perfect. It was beautiful. The moment that we started on our way to Mount Fuji, I had this sliver of hope, because this is what we saw. Look at this. Mount Fuji peaking with the clouds still there, still visible. That's us on the train that day. Look at that. We were on our way to Lake Kawaguchiko. Even though it was cloudy, he's still peeking out. It was still would have been perfect, because the sakura would have essentially been up here. Like if I were framing it, sakura would be hanging over here. The lake would be on the bottom. Even though it's cloudy, it would have been perfect. We didn't know that along with us was another storm. Was a stupid storm that was, I don't know, I guess we brought it for some reason. Just the perfect string of luck. So the whole time that we were in Lake Kawaguchiko, it was raining. So when I found out that, when I figured that when we got to Lake Kawaguchiko and we were eating like lunch and stuff, this is the Fuji View restaurant so this is the Kawaguchiko station right there, right? Lake Kawaguchiko station, that's where the train stops. Mount Fuji should be right there, but you can't see it because it's cloudy, and we didn't know that there was a storm coming. So I kind of gave up on the idea. I was like, okay, so Mount Fuji is not going to happen. Mount Fuji is not going to show itself to me, but that's okay. Her only requirement, once again, sakura, cherry blossoms. And there was a ton of cherry blossoms still. Look at all of these videos, like, of so beautiful. I am so happy that we went still, even though it wasn't perfect. Just all cherry blossoms. That's a bus stop near our stay. Big shout out to what is it called? What's the hotel called? Is it Kawaguchiko Park Hotel? Yes, Kawaguchiko Park Hotel. Great ryokan. So a ryokan is technically a traditional Japanese house that you can or traditional Japanese room that you can rent. And then you guys might have seen it on Instagram while we were there. Look, you got futons, you got traditional Japanese, traditional Japanese, furniture and such. We even had little robes that we could have worn, like kimonos, and I know there's a specific name for the kimono, but I totally forgot. But it was beautiful. Look at that. Look at us. Look how cute we are. Look at it. We're so cute. But it was perfect, other than the fact that Mount Fuji didn't show up. But that was okay, because I was like, you know what? Whatever. I'll look for a spot that had enough what's it called? Cherry blossom sakura to kind of backdrop, right? And I found this one spot. Look at this spot. Look how beautiful that tree is. I found this spot, and then down, you can't see it, but down there's like a stairway going down. So what I did was we walked all the way. We walked there. We walked down the stairs, and I was framing it. Look how pretty this is. Look how perfect this is, this spot. So I would have been there. I would have been kneeling. I would have been proposing to her with cherry blossoms in the background. It would have been so beautiful. Literally, as I was setting this shot up, I was setting the tripod up. I had the ring in my pocket. I was ready to go. It started to rain. It literally that's why she's wearing a Shannon umbrella. It started to rain, and I was like, no. I don't know. God maybe just didn't want me to do it there, or maybe God was testing me to be like, you know what? If you want to be with this woman for the rest of your life, it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be... I mean, I feel like he's like that with everyone. He's going to give you a situation. Maybe sometimes he'll give you the perfect situation. He did give me the perfect situation, I guess. He will give you situations where it's not exactly what you wanted, but it is perfect. It is perfect in its own way. And it's up to you, or it was up to me, to take the situation and, make it my own. Make it perfect. Because, again, I guess that's how a relationship or a marriage is going to be. It's not always going to be perfect. It's not always going to be what you wanted. It's not going to go as planned. But if you are with your partner and you're happy and you two are communicating and you guys know each other, know what each other want, you are willing to help each other out, you're willing to carry your partner when she can't, and she's willing to carry you, that's all you need. That's all I want. That's all we wanted. And maybe that exact situation was the sign that God wanted me to find a way that if I really wanted to marry this person, he was gonna show me the way, but it wasn't gonna be easy. So Lake Kawaguchiko didn't happen. I can't wait to show you guys this vlog. Maybe I will retell the story more YouTube-y. I just wanted to chat with you guys while I was supposed to be sorting cards. But yeah. So in the end, maybe I'll save that story for another day. For a more up close and personal, because I do have personal clips that I do want to share with you guys that I feel would be better in a storytelling manner, not really live, but Anyways, I'll save that for another day. Didn't go as planned, but the rest of the trip was essentially kind of what went to plan. So the way that we did our trip, I don't recommend it, but it was pretty fun. But I don't recommend what we did. We not only stayed, we essentially rode the Shinkansen 3 times the whole trip. Where what I would recommend is you just stay in one town. You choose like a prefecture or like some sort of area in Japan that you're gonna explore, because you can stay in Tokyo for a week and not have explored everything. You can stay in Osaka in a week and not have explored everything. So I recommend that rather than what we did, which was freaking spend about, I want to say 5 hours going from Osaka to Mount Fuji, 2 hours going back, about 10 hours of travel time from our whole trip on Shinkansens or bullet trains, which is very efficient. It's just that was a lot of time that we could have been doing other things. Oh, I want to share with you guys. Sorry, I'm hopping all over the place, but let me start from the beginning. We knew the last time we were in Japan with my family, we had to leave early because Lynette found out that, hey RJ, I'm so sorry I missed you. Not only in chat, but I missed you chatting with you in general. But what was I saying? Sorry, I just saw you go live. No worries. Congrats again, Albie. So wedding will be end of the year, right? Yeah. We're it's gonna be not exactly at the end of the year, but like towards the end of the year. And we're rushing. That's why this is the only time I'm live. I have exactly maybe an hour left. So I'm going to sort this. I'm going to try and sort. I'm going to see how much I could sort for, I might not be able to sort temporal forces today, but at least I'll be able to see what I have for Paldean Fates, because I miss Paldean Fates. I want to open Paldean Fates next after all this temporal fate stuff. If you guys can stay until the end of the stream, which we can, I'll show you guys what I want to open up, and all the stuff that I got from, where is it from? All the stuff that I got from Pokemon Center Osaka. Oh my god, I love that place. That's my new I think that's my favorite Pokemon Center. No offense to the Tokyo one. It just didn't make sense to me. The Tokyo one, you guys saw in my video, line from end to end of the Pokemon Center, looping around twice, no Pokemon cards whatsoever. But then again, that's probably because it was a different time. But like, you know, when Pokemon wasn't able to print as much as they wanted to. Is this really all the cards I have? I'm almost done, so maybe I do have time for temporal fates, temporal forces. But yeah, sorry, I'm getting out of track. I got a bunch of cool stuff from Pokemon Center, just to cut that story short, but I'll leave it. What did I say? I don't know. So starting off, the last time we were in Japan, Lynette and I weren't able to go to... I mean, we cut the trip short because Lynette found out that she... Huh? Yeah, we had to cut the trip short because Lynette passed the bar exam, became a lawyer, and then we had to fly back for her graduation and signing like her license and everything. So we cut the trip short. My family stayed for another week, and then they were able to go to Tokyo Disney and Tokyo Sea. So Tokyo Sea, for those who don't know, I don't even have my binder out. So Tokyo Sea is actually only in Japan. They don't have a Tokyo Sea anywhere else. Not even in America, where freaking Disney is from. Oh, Tokyo Disney Sea. Sorry, I didn't complete the name. Tokyo Disney Sea only exists in Japan. There's not even in Disney World in Los Angeles, where Disney is from, has Disney Sea. So it's just another park that has different like attractions and like themes and all that stuff. So that's why for the first day that we were in Japan, when we landed, oh, that was another wild ride. So our flight from Japan, from the Philippines to Japan, was at 10 on the 4th. We left on the 4th, but we left at 10 p.m. So we landed in Japan exactly 12 midnight on the 5th. So essentially we kind of lost the day. Wait a minute, I messed up. I just realized. I mean, for the hotels, but anyways, I'll get back to that. Because, well, what I did was, so that we could check in earlier than the usual 3 p.m. Fresh binder. I essentially booked the hotel in Japan, which is the, I'm happy to promote them for free. Appa Hotels in Japan. There's a lot in each city. They're great. I am so happy about their service. Not only their service, their price and their locations. Insane. Super great. For the whole trip, we just used Appa Hotels. I was supposed to use a different hotel for the last day, but then I was like, you know what? Appa Hotels just made sense to me. I mean, Appa Hotels just made me so happy. Other than the ryokan other than the ryokan in Kawaguchiko Station or Kawaguchiko Lake or the town, we used Appa Hotels. We used Appa Hotel in Tokyo. Tokyo Bay, Appa Hotel in Osaka, Shin Osaka, and then Appa Hotel again in Shibuya when we came back. But I'll explain how we did it later on. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got Toad's. Oh, I should show you guys the list of Pokemon cards, huh? So even that day was kind of crazy, because Lynette, being a lawyer, had to go to court that day. So in the Philippines, we kind of disproved it that day. In the Philippines, your check-in starts 2 hours before the flight, and then boarding starts about an hour before your flight. So if your flight is at, like, our flight was at 10, check-in would start at 8, but you're kind of required to be there 4 hours before. Ooh, Twilight Masquerade. Sorry, I'm opening the checklist so that you guys see. Yo bro, what you want to pull? Oh, I don't have anything yet. I mean, I'm sorting cards, so there's no pulls today. I'm pretty happy with my pulls for, I don't even remember, for Paldean Fates. Oh, I got a bunch. Wait. Oh, these are all pulls from Paldean Fates? I think this is the best pull. Penny. Right there. We can look at the pulls later. These are all pulls? Penny alternate art. Yeah, these are all pulls. Dope. And then a bunch of promos. Okay. So look at all those pulls. We did get a bunch of pulls from Paldean Fates. My goal card for Paldean Fates, though, is baby shiny Lechonk right there. Well, that's not shiny, but of course I want the shiny version. And what was my chase card for Paldean Fates? I don't even remember. Let's see. Let's do not desktop capture. Let's do window capture. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, first day. So the 4th, Lynette had a hearing she had to go to court from 2 o'clock, and that essentially is open time. You don't know when it's gonna finish. You don't know when it's gonna you don't know when it's gonna end. But essentially, Twitch. Oh, here. But essentially, she was gonna be tight on time, but luckily enough, she ended up like getting to the airport fine. We just weren't like 100% sure if she was gonna make it. Not stretch. Yeah, stretch. Let's look at Billy and Face real quick. So we left at 10, landed at 12 in the morning, and then we figured we might as well get the most of the trip. Oops. Make the most of the trip and just go ham the first day, because we knew that the second day we were kind of gonna just explore Osaka. So first day we go to sleep, we wake up at like we land at 12, get to the hotel by 2, go to sleep, wake up at like 8 or 9, 8ish, get to the hotel, and then you get to Tokyo Disney by opening, which was like 9 a.m. No, 10 a.m. Wait, sorry. Let's look at what's my goal card? I think that's it. Well, of course I want like the Charmander and Charmeleon right there, which is always cool. It's nice to see Charmander and Charmeleon back in shiny form, but and Pikachu and Raichu, of course. Maybe I should zoom this in. I'll zoom this in so that it's not like all. Hello, ma'am. Or is it better that I zoom in? Oops. Yeah, maybe it's better I just zoom in the actual window, yeah? One more. That's good, yeah? Wait, I can't. Can I do that? Is that gonna... I broke it. Is it lagging? Yep. It's lagging like hell, huh? Damn it. What can I close? I'm gonna close Chrome because I don't need it. And that's gonna fucking save me a bunch of time. Or a bunch of bitrate. There we go. No ads. Yeah, I really want Pikachu. Charmander, of course. It's just a chase for anyone. I wish they had a shiny Totodile. Imagine if they had shiny Totodile. I would have flipped out. Do they? No, they don't. Damn it. Entei's cool. Well, I think I pulled Entei already. I always liked Entei. My favorite doggo. Legendary doggo. Charmander's cool. Where is he? Shiny Lechonk. I think that's my chase. And by the way, for Paldean Fates, it's a personal. I'm collecting it personally, so most of the pulls will be prioritized to me. But I will give away some pulls for the community binder as well. I am giving away a community binder essentially. Lechonk's right there. That's my chase card. That is my shiny Amper equivalent for Hidden Fates. Look at him! Look at him! Such a goodie. I don't see anything specific that I want. Mew? Wait a second. I'm pretty sure I pulled Mew. No, I pulled Mewtwo in Hidden Fates. Oh, the Mew EX is pretty cool. I like that. Mew alternate art. Shiny Mew alternate art. Charizard's really cool too, of course. You always want to pull Charizard. Right there. And there's the Mew. Close up of Mew. Cutie bears. I like how I'm at 10 frames per second. That's cool. That's awesome. We pulled Penny. That's dope. So not a lot of chase cards, but a lot of shinies that we have to pull. But that's okay. Alright, so let me sort while I blabber on. I might just download this VOD and then upload it as a YouTube video. I want to see if that gets more views. Anyways. first day, Tokyo Disney, pretty fun. Of course it's Disney. It's hard to not have fun at a Disney, right? Oh, I should have separated the whatchamacallits. Eh? Oh, I already messed up the order. So we got Pineco, check. Oh, that's it? Cool. You must be logged in. Hold on. Okay, log me in. So we only had 5 days. Yeah, we only had 5 days in Japan. Oops, that's temporal forces. So we had to make the most of it, with the last day essentially my plan to propose, right? Why is it so laggy still? Is it because it's full screen? Anywho, there we go. So we have Pineco. We have Maractus. What? Yeah, Maractus. And we got Toad School. Tokyo Disney and Tokyo Disney Sea. We got my favorite thing about Tokyo Disney and Tokyo Disney Sea was the alien mochi. Right there, look, it's so good. Some of them, like, they're all not, aren't they all different flavors? I think some of them are different flavors, because I'm pretty sure mine had a strawberry in it and then the others had chocolate in it. It was so good. Yeah, the food was practically my favorite thing about Tokyo Disney. Although, yeah, I do like rides. Lynette and I rode a bunch of rides, but then she's not a big roller coaster fan, so that's something that saved us a lot of time. What I do recommend is you go to Disney Sea first before Disneyland, or Tokyo Disney Sea first before Tokyo Disneyland, which I don't know why I messed up there. I should because we started off at Disneyland, because I thought that we could finish Disney Sea before Disneyland, or I thought that we could finish Disneyland before going to Disney Sea, because I had a reservation for dinner, which was a good idea. Still, I still enjoyed that. At Disneyland, at the Crystal Corral, so they had like a musical, they had food, essentially they had, and it was a live show. It was really good. I enjoyed it. It wasn't like, the price wasn't so bad either. I wish I could give you guys a range, but I honestly don't remember. Oh, what the heck? Why did I skip Charmeleon like that? Oh, I put it in the wrong slot. So we got Charmander, Charmeleon, Chameleon, Magmar, Numel, Spangmortar, and Numel. But then, yeah, there's just so many rides. I recommend a day each, but then since we were so cut for time, you could still ride all of the best rides in a day. You're just gonna be cut for time, and there is a lot of walking, so you need to be physically fit and also just ready for the thought of walking that far and that long. But you know what? I chose the right shoes. I'll make a review of what shoes I used in Japan. And I did choose the right pair of shoes, because my feet, when we went to Hong Kong for a day or two, the shoes that I chose that day were horrible. It was the worst decision for some reason, and unfortunately I regretted it. But for Japan, no fatigue in my feet whatsoever, no pain, no blisters. So I did choose the right shoes. I'll share it. Well, you guys probably already know. I wore Vomeros. They're just my favorite, and that was a testament. We hit on average 15 to 20k steps a day, and no fatigue, not tired at all. Walking the dogs helped a lot, because that's our daily exercise, which is why I'm a little cut for time. I gotta walk the dogs today. But it helped a lot that we were physically ready to take on Japan and, like, you know, be on our feet for almost 12 to 15 hours a day. Rodham. Oh, I have it already. Did I mess up? Oh, Magmortar. Oh, I think we have all the fire Pokemon. Dope. It's just the reverse holos. Aha. Nice. Okay, so fire. Yes. We got this. We got this. We got that. We got that, and that. We got all the fire Pokemon. Let's go. And almost a full page. We just need the 3. Oh wait, what? There's only 2 water Pokemon? Dope. We have all the water Pokemon. Let's go. That's weird. It's just Lapras and Frigibax. That's kind of funny. Oh, we don't have the reverse holo Frigibax though. That's annoying. It's okay. But at least the slots are open. And we got Pikachu. So we did clean up a page. We do have a whole page. What else is notable? Yeah, lines. I don't know. You have to be at the park super early, even before opening, to not only get in faster than everyone else, but also to get fast passes faster than everyone else. So fast passes help a lot. Of course, it's just so that you could skip the long lines, which do reach like 2 hours, 3 hours, and that's normal. Like, people will willingly line up for stuff at Disney World for that long, even though it's like, it seems like a waste of time, like, which was for us, because we only had 1 day for both parks. But yeah, essentially that's why you do want to have 2 full days, or 1 day each for each park, so that when you do have to, if there's a ride that you really want to ride, you do have to wait like minimum an hour and a half for some rides. So it's pretty crazy. But other than that, yeah, since luckily enough Lynette's not a fan of roller coasters, I didn't want to go by myself, so we kind of skipped most of the roller coasters. What sucked was, which was probably a sign. Oh, should have been a sign, but I just didn't notice at the time. All of the Disney exclusive rides were closed. So there's a Toy Story ride that's Disney exclusive, and one of the best rides apparently for Japan. Oh, we got all the electric Pokemon. Dope. Were closed. It was that, and then the other Japan exclusive rides, of course everyone flocked to there, which again was my mistake, because we should have gone there first just to get rid of those rides. So there's the one that's like Journey to the Center of the Earth, which is like a sort of roller coaster, but then my sibling said, or my sister who doesn't like roller coasters, said that she was able to ride it no problem, and it's pretty cool. It's like very visually pleasing, but that line didn't go down till like later that night, and even later that night the fastest time was about 80 minutes. So it just wasn't worth it in our book. So we did just go around eating a lot of food, going to shows, riding like like rides that Lynette was willing to ride. So we still had a lot of fun. So looked at mascots and whatnot. So you guys will see that in the video. And then the next day, the next day we had to ride a Shinkansen to Osaka. So that would have taken us 2 hours. And then we spent out of the 6 days that we were in Japan, we spent 3 days in Osaka. So 1 day in Tokyo. Is that right? 1 day in Tokyo. 1 day in Tokyo, 2 days in Osaka. 2 days. No, that's correct. 1 day in Tokyo, 3 days in Osaka, and then 1.5 days in Lake Kawaguchi. Lake Kawaguchiko, and then the last day, the 6th day, we went back to Tokyo to fly back to the Philippines. So I love Japan. I mean, it's not obvious enough. One reason why I love Japan is just it's convenient. The convenience. So, and Appa Hotels. So that I was shouting them out in the beginning. Was because of course, it's just me and Lynette, and booking cars in Japan is super expensive. Taxis and booking cars. The one that we booked from the airport to our hotel the first night was the most expensive thing that we spent for travel, because it was just us two. We had 4 big luggages. I can't find Execute. There's no way we don't have Execute for Sidekick. There we go. And that cost us, just to give you a range, about $200. It's crazy. Maybe more. More than $200 for a 40-minute car ride from the airport to our hotel. Which, I mean, sometimes you can't avoid it, but when you see all of the other options like what we used, it just seems like such a waste of money. If it as a last resort, sure, you can use it, like taxis and whatever. On the last day, I had to use a lot of taxis, which I'll get to in a bit. But to get from from Tokyo to Osaka via the bullet train. Number one, that was the number one. That's number one efficiency was that. Number two, you could also book in advance. Let's say if you have luggages like we did, like big luggages. Check-in luggages for, like, of course, for your clothes and stuff, or just general shopping. You could book that in advance, like a space to store your luggages in advance on the Shinkansen. But that would require you to lug it to said station, which in our case, the station from Tokyo to the Shinkansen one, or just the nearest station, was about a 10-minute walk. So you kind of don't want to do that, which is why, so genius of Japan. Again, I love Japan. If I haven't said that enough, you can book a luggage transfer service. So any hotel, usually any hotel, the most famous one is Yamato shipping services. You might you guys know the logo. It's this one. You might have seen it in anime and stuff. If you watch Suzune, you seen it. It's the two cats. That guy. That cute little guy. Suzume? Sorry. But yeah, essentially that shipping service came in clutch, because what you can do is the morning that we shipped our luggage from when did I ship it? Yeah, we shipped it the morning that we were traveling to Osaka. So you can't do it overnight or same day, but you can do it like a day before. So since we were staying in Osaka for 3 days, it didn't matter. Is we were still gonna be at our hotel. You could have them ship your luggages to your hotel, and it was super cheap. How much did it cost me? 4,000 yen for 2 luggages. 2 USD. $25. That convenient, and they ship it to you. Ship it to your hotel, and even in most of the hotels, like especially the Apple Hotel, if they know that you're staying there, they'll bring it to your room themselves. So that was super convenient, and you don't have to lug around your check-in luggages on a train and in stations and stuff, especially when you're cut for time and you don't want to be inconvenient to other people as well. So that came in clutch. Went on the Shinkansen bullet train to wait, what the hell? I'm not even storing cards anymore. Yeah, I'll just do it by the list because it's just easier that way. And it'll let me tell the story while I'm sorting. Went to Osaka. What did we do? First half day in Osaka. First half day in Osaka, we went back to the famous Dotonbori, which is like their food. It's like their food. It's like their, how do I explain it? It's kind of like Manhattan with a river. Well, you guys will know Dotonbori if you're a fan of Japan. Right there. Yeah, so we went here the first night, the first time we went to Japan, especially here. You guys will know this spot. We went here the first time we went to Japan, but we only just took pictures, and we weren't able to walk around and eat because we kind of snuck out. But then the second day, since we had only a half day when we arrived in Osaka, we figured, this would be one good way to not only make the best of the rest of our day, but also just to try a lot of food, to try a lot of like sightseeing and stuff. Got that. We got that. And where was I going with this? Oh, well, anyways, we tried a lot of food. What's famous in Dotonbori and Osaka is okonomiyaki, which is like it's like an egg pancake, kind of. No, not egg pancake, sorry. Yeah, it's like a seafood pancake. Has like shrimp and octopus and like it has like a sort of savory sauce on top. It's fluffy. It's meaty with like, sometimes they put chicken in it, sometimes they put beef in it, or sometimes you could even put noodles in it. We tried that. We tried not only okonomiyaki, takoyaki is essentially the same thing, but like in little ball forms. But yeah, we ate a lot of food. We walked around. That was fun. Sorry, I'm like concentrating on finding freaking natto. How do you do? There's no way we don't have natto. How do you do? I'm pretty sure I've said that during the opening. Really? Oh, there we go. Thank God. We completed second page. Well, hopefully we can complete. Yeah, we could definitely complete a third page or second page. There we go. Routes. Let's go. I'm gonna separate the. What are they called? Reverse hollows, and then do that last. Oh, definitely look up planning. I mean, planning definitely is important when you're going to Japan, especially if you're going around different towns like we did, because my planning, again, not only for the proposal, but just the Japan trip in general, a lot of things didn't go according to plan, but we just made the best of it. So a lot of my mistakes was the travel time. Sometimes you just have to look on Google. Like a big bonus, well, a big need, not even a bonus. You need internet and a phone that has Google Maps for Japan, because that's essentially going to teach you how to get around using public transportation, unless you're going to use taxis. which you can do, but again, it's just super expensive. Um, on the last day, just skipping ahead a bit, we had to take taxis just to cut for time because we couldn't go back to stations and whatnot. We spent more. We spent just as much on taxis as we did for train rides the past 5 days in that half day because we used taxis. That's how expensive it is compared to public transportation. So, man, big up to Japan, man. I love Japan. I keep saying I should have a I love Japan counter, but I just really do love Japan, man. But anyways, so first day, it's the first half of the later half of the first day in Japan. We went to Dotonbori. Oh, sorry. Again, we stayed at stayed at Shin Appa. We stayed at Appa hotels, and the best one in Osaka is the Shin Appa Ekimei branch because it's literally a minute away, a walk away from the train station. And you could, again, if you find a train station, you can go anywhere in Japan. So one of my favorite memories from that trip is literally landing in Osaka, Shin Osaka, and then so Shin Osaka is different from Osaka, so that's kind of funny. But anyways, from Osaka City, sorry. And finally we did see some sakura from afar on like the train rides and just traveling in general, but just a few minutes away from our hotel, going to the train station, we got lost, but we found that park. Look at that. Look at those. So yeah, that's us walking. And then look at those trees, dude. Look at the sakura. That's so nice. I miss it already. I should have proposed here. I could have proposed here. Look at that park. Look, there's not a lot of people. There are some people, but look how pretty those trees are. Look how perfect that scene is. Look there. That was like the gist. There's just some guy in the park and like people eating off to the side, and then oh man, this was the perfect first experience with sakura. And we did take some dope pictures. I should post more, but took a bunch of Lunette, but there's my favorite. That's my profile picture now on like Facebook. But that's our picture. I should have proposed there. It would have been perfect there, but it's okay. God's plan again. Oh, I should be charging my phone. Anyways. Dotonbori. We ate a lot of food. God's sign number 2 of inconvenience, or like showing that things won't go according to plan, was number 1. Oh, we completed 2 pages, by the way. Yeah, complete pages. There's a second page. Sorry, that was such a bad show. There you go. Number 1 was all of the Disney rides that were Disney exclusive. We weren't able to go to. Oh crap! Where I put the reverse holes? Crap! Am I stupid? No, I put it over there. Sorry. Number 2, when we went to the Dotonbori, there's a famous Ferris wheel there that you could ride on the next to the. It's like a must do in Dotonbori where you go on the. It's like a Ferris wheel you don't even know that there's a Ferris wheel there, but there is. It's like along the side of the walkway next to the river, and it shows you just like the whole. You could, when you reach the top, you could see the whole of the river from end to end. It's beautiful. It's great. It was closed when we got there, so although we did only want to do that last minute, it was just another sign that okay, so you can't really do that. It's just another roadblock by, I don't know, just the bad timing and whatnot. Oh, we're not gonna be able to complete the page because we Gardevoir EX. We might have it though, so. But for now, we can't say that we completed this next page. But anyways, so that's the second. The third inconvenience that we faced that didn't go according to plan. They say try okonomiyaki and takoyaki there in Japan, but there's so many of them. There's this one street that had best the sign said best best takoyaki in Japan, but no one was lined up on it. And then there's another one that looked like this basic hole in the wall, but there were millions of people lining up in it. There's one that had like a giant dragon that people were lining up on. So you don't know which one really is the best. You just have to line up and try. And after the one that we went to looked so good because it said literally giant pieces of octopus popping out of the takoyaki, like super big pieces, 8 pieces for, it was pretty cheap, like 800 yen for, it came up to like 100 yen per takoyaki, and we were stuffed by that day, but we knew that we had to try it. Was it worth it? I think you just look for any hole in the wall spot and it might just taste the same. I feel like they all taste the same unless somewhere online tells you that this is the best okonomiyaki. If you're just there to experience and walk around and eat, you're not going to miss a lot. Just choose a spot. Don't waste your time waiting in line, these long ass lines for food. You're going to enjoy it nonetheless. The thought of maybe this is the best one, maybe this one's better, maybe this one's better, it's always going to be there. But if you're just there to enjoy it, just to enjoy and efficiently and effectively, you're not just trying anyone that's convenient. Of course, you don't want to go to like a convenience store and just buy food, which we kind of did because it was convenient and really good, honestly. But sometimes if you've just want to try, if you're going to go for quantity over quality, just go in and immerse yourself and explore. Don't do what we did. We wasted like about 45 minutes lining up for subpar takoyaki that we kind of, wait a second, we don't have Woobat? Really? That's annoying. But other than that, everything else we tried that night was really good. Why were we super stuffed? Oh, we tried Kobe beef there. Steak. It's always going to be expensive, but I think that's one of the splurges that I know is totally worth it. Kobe beef. It's the same. There's this branch that we tried. We tried it on our first like cruise to Japan. Those look awesome. Hopefully I could travel to Japan someday. Yeah, man. Definitely it's a must try. That's like, it's my mecca, honestly. And going there once isn't enough. The silver lining of not being able to do a lot of stuff that we planned. Oh, there's Woobat. I just kept skipping over him. Is that it opens up the opportunity to go there again, and that you know that when you go back there again, you're not done yet. There's just so much that you can do. So I'm super happy about that. Super excited about that. What else did we do at Dotonbori? Yeah. So number 2, 3 inconvenience. That must try Ferris wheel was closed. The reason why I decided that we should stay in Osaka a little bit longer is because it was closest to one of the main reasons why we wanted to go to Japan, was to go to Naruto Village, which is on its own little island, Ajisen Island, I think it's called. I don't know. It's an island that's about 30 minutes away from Osaka. 30 minutes away? An hour away. It's about an hour away from Osaka, but totally worth the trip. So this island actually is not just Naruto, not only for Naruto Village, but also it has a bunch of parks. It has this life-size Godzilla head that you could zip line into. Here, let me show you, because I'm still in awe of how big that Godzilla is. So it just to give you like a sort of, oh sorry, I skipped ahead, I'm dumb. The next day, that whole day at night we went to Dotonbori, but that day itself we went to the Pokemon Center and it was so cool. I finally went into a Nintendo store because the last time that we were in that there was a Nintendo store was in Tokyo. It was so full that they were letting in people in batches, but here, at least for the Osaka branch, you could just go in and like actually hang out and look at stuff. Cottony. Hey? Oh, I'm dumb. I'm looking for Whimsicott. So we have Cottony already. We have Mr. Rhyme already. We have Chimecho already. Oh my god, the Pokemon Center is so fun. Where's my bag? So I had 3 goals. Well, yeah, I had 3 goals. Number 1, buy Pokemon cards for us, which I did. Thank God. I'm so excited to show you guys. I'll show you guys at the end of the stream. Number 2, it's getting dark. Number 2 is look for something with a Lotad, which I did because that's for my brother Adrian, who wanted a Lotad, something whose favorite Pokemon is Lotad, because why not? And number 3, look for something with a Totodile. And Lynette came in clutch for that one. I'm so happy about it. Hold on, let me just look for. No, what? Screw it. So I was able to do all 3. Unfortunately, Adrian had the Lotad thing that I saw. Adrian has it in his room. Is like it's a Lotad like desk organizer where his lily pad on his head, you could just put like your AirPods or coins or whatever. It's so cute. It's like a little like a desk buddy essentially. But the Totodile thing, the one Totodile thing in the whole Pokemon Center. To be fair, I did look a lot. I looked in every aisle. I looked at every shelf. I looked for Pokemon cards. I looked for stickers. I looked for a keychain. Nothing. No Totodile except for where are you? Like, I'm so excited to show you guys. Except for this thing. Look at this. 3, 2. Look at him! Let him go! Look, the little chompers! All of the chompers! And bonus, there's a Fuecoco! Let's go! We got Trapinch, we got Gebel, and we got. I just saw your name. What was your name? Houndstone? No. It's here somewhere. The doggo. Houndstone, yeah. Look at him. Look at the chompers. Nom, nom, nom. I'm so happy. I was so excited. I was so stoked that I got this from the Pokemon Center, and it's cool because it's a bag, and I can just carry all of my like vlogger stuff. I know it's a bunch of phones. I use some of them for like storage and stuff, but look at it. That's so cool. Look at him. Ah, sorry. So I was so stoked about that. Mission accomplished for Pokemon Center. And oh my god, I can't wait to show you guys. So let me finish sorting the cards and telling my story so that I can finally show you guys. Also, I need to start walking the dog soon because we have dinner. But anyways, oh, it's Graveyard. Sorry, it's not Houndstone. It's Graveyard. Pokemon Center, Nintendo Store. What else did we finish? I think we bought like Shinshan items for my sister. Guys, Filipinos who are watching this, we need to make a petition for Andrew E to Filipino dub, Tagalog dub the Shinshan movie that's coming out. I need it. That's the only Filipino dub that I'll ever watch. That I will ever watch. If it's Andrew E dubbing Shinshan again. That was my childhood. That's just the comedy of my childhood, or a lot of Filipinos' childhood. It's the only Tagalog dub anime that I'll watch, and we need to make like some kind of petition for him to do it. But anyways, we got Shinshan stuff for my sister. We bought like cat stuff for my other sister. See, RJ gets it. RJ, we gotta start like a GoFundMe or something. Not a GoFundMe. What is it? What's the signature thing? What's that website? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, we gotta start one, like a petition to. Oh, there, Whimsicott, yay! To get Andrew E to dub that. I'm gonna try. I'm honestly gonna try DMing him just to see if he'll answer and be like, yeah, he'll be up for it. The Dene. Hopefully we have. You know what? I'm gonna spoil myself. Let's see if we have Gardevoir. I think we do. So that we can say we completed another page. It looks familiar. Promos. Palafin. Yeah, we got Gardevoir. Let's go. We're there. Yay! Completed a page. Okay, that's the only one. Well, I'll probably spoil the rest, but it's okay. By the way, Albie, do you know Jason Page and Veronica Taylor will come to the Philippines late next month? Yeah, I saw for what is that? It's like a Pokemon Center. It's like a Pokemon convention. No offense to them, I'm not. I know Jason Page sang the original theme song, and Veronica Taylor is the original voice of Ash. But I'm a Sarah fan. I'm a big Sarah fan. But anyways, I mean I don't mind. But also I'm not a huge fan of meeting my idols. I don't know why. I just wouldn't know what to do. I barely want to talk to random people, let alone my idols, right? So then again, I'm here on YouTube, so that doesn't make sense. But anyways, I'd probably just go for the expo, not to see them. No offense to them. I'm sure they're cool, but I'll probably just go for the expo itself, not for the voice actors. But that's cool. Mimikyu. So that's day 2 of Osaka. Day 3 is, again, that's the one I was talking about. The reason why we went to Osaka was because it's way closer than if we stayed in Tokyo, which we should have done. No. Yes. Kinda. No. Yes. I don't know. It would have taken us like 5 hours to get to, or 10 hours to get to Naruto Village from Tokyo. So it was just shorter time from Osaka, and it was worth it. So this island, again, so that's what I was talking about. It's on an island that's like a theme park island. It's so weird. It's not weird. It actually makes a lot of sense. So you can go there for a Dragon Quest park. You can go there for a Godzilla park. There's a Shinshan park for children, and then of course Naruto Village. And I booked these tickets like months in advance. Hey. Oh, you guys are playing. Okay, fine. Go ahead. Go play. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. I need to do front cam for this. So again, I booked these tickets to Naruto Village months in advance, and I didn't really care about the price because it's Naruto and it's Lynette's favorite anime. It's my favorite anime too now, actually. No, it's top 5 favorite anime of mine, but it cost about $100 each for me and Lynette. But I was like, you know what? It's whatever. It's for the full experience. It's for, because you can have an entry ticket, and then when you get the entry ticket, allows you to go to the park, and then you get 2 activities, like 2 scrolls that you have to, that it's like you get to experience the whole park. But then I guess the higher the ticket, no, sorry. You just get to go to the park, but you don't get to do the activities. The next tier of that has the scrolls, which do the activities. There's 2 like missions, the wind and the earth scroll. And then the tier that we got was like the ultimate experience. So you get to do all of the missions. You get to do all the activities. You get a bunch of freebies. And I was like, even though the freebies were, so we lined up, right? We got our ticket. So if you had a normal ticket, you'd be like, the lady would be at the counter and be like, okay, so here's your ticket. Here's your 2 scrolls, and here's your English instructions for each mission because it's mostly Japanese, right? And then there you go. Go ahead, go have fun at the park, right? So 2 minute stops at the counter. When we went to the counter and they saw that we had the ultimate package, we were like, oh, all right. So first off, I don't have all the stuff with me, but the one thing that I want to show you guys is the funniest thing, but it's so cool. So you line up, right? They go, okay, so here's your scrolls. You need these to do the missions. Here's your instructions. You need these to do the missions. Here's your extra activities you need that you can do around the park. Here's your extra stickers that normally you'd have to buy, but you get free stickers. You get free trading cards for Naruto. You get free poster. You get free poster, bunch of stickers, bunch of cards, and then at this point, it's like maybe 5 minutes had passed, and she's still giving us free stuff. Like, we're like, oh damn, this is really premium, right? And there's a line building up behind us, like literally for people trying to get into the park, but they can't because we're holding up the line, and we're like, we're sorry, we didn't know. They're just giving us a bunch of free stuff. I guess it is worth $200. And then the lady goes away, like what I'm about to do. She goes away like this, and then she comes back. And then she comes back, right? She's like, yeah, we gave you a bunch of stuff. It's really cool. Your scrolls have a little bag that you could hold most of your stuff in. But you know that you got a bunch of cool stuff. So here's your free ninja scroll bag. Lynette and I have one each. And then when she brought it out of the counter and passed it to us, the whole line went, oh! And the same time we did it, we were like, what the hell? We have ninja scrolls. Sage scrolls, sorry. I ruined the whole reaction, but here's your free ninja sage scroll backpack or like duffel bag that you can carry around your stuff in, and it's so cool. It's such great quality, and I was like, oh, that's why it's $100. That made it so worth it. Like, let alone the experience. We got a free bag. It's so cool. It comes with like dividers. There's like a little pocket over here. It's padded. It's thick. It's sturdy. It's insane. I was so stoked to get that. Now, the thing that didn't go according to plan number 4 at this point from this whole Japan trip. Let's go back to the sorting cards. Sorry. I just wanted to show you guys. I needed to show you guys that. Hi, Sharky Gaming. How you doing? Oh, there are people chatting on Twitch. I'm so sorry. I had it on full screen the whole time. Please, no one be chatting on Twitch. Okay, no one's chatting on Twitch. No one cares about me on Twitch. It's okay. You should find someone to seal. Oh, kidding. Yeah, I know. I'll steal one of my corgis. What am I looking at? Window capture. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Sorry. But anyways. So online, I only planned to do Naruto Village half a day at most, because I was like, online it said there's like activities and stuff that you can do, like missions, like one of the missions you go through this maze and collect stamps and stuff for the scrolls. And it was like, and it's like you go through like ropes and like climbing and everything and jumping overboard like stuff. RJ Dex, hello. It's RJ. Thanks, RJ. I was just making, at least now I know that my Twitch chat is working. But you go back to YouTube though, so that we can get watch hours. So yeah, we did a bunch of missions. I don't want to really spoil it, also because I'm cut for time. But online it said you could finish the whole Naruto Village within 2 to 3 hours. We spent the whole day there. We got there at 10. We left at like 5, and we were like, damn. It's just because we had so much fun. It was really cool. It was nice to explore. You really felt like you were in Konoha. Oh, and our favorite part, our Lynette and I's favorite part, other than the freaking ninja scroll, right? Or the sage scroll. Our favorite part Ichiraku ramen. Real life Ichiraku ramen. I gotta show you guys this. Oh my god, it was so good. I mean, maybe in all honesty, it could probably taste like any other ramen, but just being in Naruto Village and eating at Ichiraku is just a dream come true. I think Lynette and I were like, you know what? We could go home. We could skip the proposal. We had Ichiraku ramen. That's all we needed. Oh. So again, it's an island of theme parks, and then one of the things at the theme park is Godzilla. Like, you could zip line into Godzilla's mouth. So this is a regular picture, right? Here, let me show you. This is a regular picture of me and Lynette. Right? So there, it doesn't look so big. Why are my eyes closed? Anyways, it doesn't look that big in that picture, but it's because the camera kind of makes it further away than it seems. Here's a video to scale. That's a human. That little dot right there is a human. That's Godzilla's head. Look how big he is. When you see it in person and it's as big as a freaking skyscraper for his head, or half a skyscraper for his head, you're like, oh, thank God that these don't exist. That's insane. Thank God there's no dinosaurs or anything. Jurassic Park looks fun. No, it doesn't. Look at how big he is. That's insane. So yeah, we definitely got to go back there too. Again, another reason to come back to Japan. But sorry, I just saw in passing. Where is it? I just saw this in passing. So stupid. Don't laugh at me. Try not to laugh challenge. Let's go, Boruto! Sorry, I don't watch Boruto. But anyway. Yeah, so we spent, instead of spending originally what we planned to be 2 to 3 hours, we spent more like 5 to 6 hours there. It was just so much fun. So if you're gonna go to Naruto Village, you could definitely go there closer. There's closer towns that you can stay at to go through the whole park. But Osaka was cool. Osaka was fine. It's just that you definitely need a whole day to stay there to try all of the parks, or a day or two to stay there. Hey, wait a second. That's not right. That shouldn't. Oh. So that was day 3 of the trip. And I'm trying to like retrace my steps on what we did and where we went and stuff. Oh, did we? Oh, yeah. So, huh? Am I dumb? Oh yes. Remember, so after Naruto Village, where did we eat? We didn't go back to Dotonbori. Oh, so the first trip that we went, so the second time that we were in Japan with my family, we tried to do everything in Osaka and Kyoto as much as we could. And the one thing that we missed that was on our list was Nara Park. So Nara Park is a park where you can, it's the famous park where you can you can feed deer, which are sacred animals in Japan, and then they'll bow to you, they'll ask for food. It's really cute. And online, it's correct. It says that Nara Park is 24 hours. So I was like, you know what? So that's good. If Nara Park is 24 hours, we can go to Nara Park at night and we can look at the deer and hang out there, and we can still technically, quote unquote, complete like have a full day of have a full day of activities, because we wasted most of our time. We were supposed to go after lunch, but we spent most of our time in Naruto Village, that we had to push our Nara Park adventure to nighttime. Things not going according to plan number 5 or 6. 5, I believe. Whatever it's on screen when I edit this. Just because the park is 24 hours doesn't mean that deer don't sleep. They're mammals too, and they're also not nocturnal. So I totally didn't think about that fact. So when we spent maybe another hour from the island that we went, the Naruto Village where the island is on, to Nara Park, and it was nighttime, and there was no deer. It was pitch black. It's kind of foreshadowing, in a sense, that things not going according to plan. That was just dumb on my part, honestly. It was actually kind of funny that we went there and we were like sitting in the middle of the darkness, like, oh yeah, deers go to sleep. They're not nocturnal. They'll die if they go out in the darkness, and like wolves and like sheep don't eat deer. Like wolves and tigers and whatever, coyotes will eat them at night because they can't see at night. So that was dumb of us. We kind of wasted an hour, but it was like a nice experience. And then the next day was our last day, half day in Osaka. No, it wasn't a half day in Osaka. Sorry, it was it's our last day in Osaka, because we left Osaka the next day in the morning to go to Lake Kawaguchiko, which again, that's what I shared earlier. It's such a cute little town though. Like aside from all the bad stuff, well, not the bad stuff. Yeah, the bad stuff. Again, I originally wanted to go to Lake Kawaguchiko to put the cherry on top of our trip, because that's where I wanted to propose. That's where Mount Fuji is one of the most visible and most like stunning to look at. I had this plan months in advance, but I did not anticipate that a storm would be following us to Lake Kawaguchiko. So we still had fun. It was great because we still made the most of it, is what I'm trying to say. Because the ryokan that we spent is the most expensive thing that we purchased out of all of the hotels. The ryokan that we stayed at, the Kawaguchiko Park Hotel, the ryokan, was the most expensive hotel that we spent, and it was totally worth it. You came with let me show you. Not only did you get that, where are we? Not only do you get this awesome room, like traditional Japanese room, right? With all the furniture and like your own personal hot tub and steam room, essentially, with like all the traditional like bathing apparatuses. You still have a shower and whatnot, but also you get free breakfast. Well, it's included, it's not free. You got a breakfast and dinner, traditional Japanese dinner that night, and then breakfast in the morning. Where is it? Is it this one? Oh my god, I missed this. Look at this spread of food. That's steak, Kobe steak. There's like fish, there's sashimi, fresh. There's steak, there's fresh sashimi, there's mackerel, I believe that is, and then there's soup. There's all of these awesome food, the freshest fish that I've tried, the savoriest. What's this one? Oh, there they have like. Apparently, Lynette told me that this is like one of the hardest things to make out of egg. So that's like an egg. It's egg, but it's almost gelatin-like. It's really hard to make. And then I don't know what that thing on top is. It's like a Pokemon or something. Okay, it's a snom. But that was dinner. It was so beautifully made. It was so good. We got these two. So because we were like reined in. Yeah, because we were reined in, we essentially just had to spend all of our time at the ryokan. And it was worth it. It made the ryokan stay worth it. One thing that we discovered in Japan, which we should have here in the Philippines, they have cameras. They have a TV channel that's linked to the cameras on the street. So you know, like, let's say in the morning, you want to see if it's too busy this is Kawaguchiko Station, essentially. So it's like, what's the best time to go to Kawaguchiko Station? Is it too busy to go to Kawaguchiko Station? Is it delayed? You can see it right there. And then there's like channels to show you. So that's Mount Fuji. So it was pitch black. I think that was Mount Fuji, this one. It was pitch black because it was raining and everything. But at least we didn't have to waste time like wondering if it was worth it to go out or not, because they had a TV channel to show you if there's a lot of people, if there's little people, all of that. So it was so worth it. What's this? Oh, Shibuya. And yeah, so my plan didn't go accordingly there, but again, there's God's reasoning, there's the universe's reasoning, whatever you want to call it, whatever you believe in. It worked out in the end. We made the most of it. Oh my god, that, you know what's so weird? You think sleeping on the floor is painful? That was one of the most peaceful sleep that I've had in a while. And it's funny because, will you be streaming for only an hour and a half or go longer? I'm gonna go until I finish sorting these cards, RJ. I have enough time to walk the dogs, but yeah, I just want to finish sorting this. But yeah, I'm almost done. We're at Psychic, and I feel like there's enough Pokemon. I mean, I feel like there's enough time to finish sorting and finish my stories. So, because we are on the last day essentially. So, let me put you in my mindset. You go to Mount Fuji, you go to Lake Kawaguchiko to take pictures of Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji hides because it's stormy. And you spent all of this time planning and scheduling and things not going to plan. And the one thing that was most important that needed to go to plan didn't go to plan. So you can imagine my panic the next day. The next day we were flying out, by the way. So half the day already is wasted from us traveling from Lake Kawaguchiko to Tokyo because we were flying out that night. Our flight is at 1 in the morning, so we had to be at the airport at 10. So we got to Shibuya from Lake Kawaguchiko. Big shout out again to Yamato Shipping, because we essentially just, what's happening? No one's there, Gummy. Yeah, we essentially just had all of our luggage shipped ahead of time, and it got to the hotel. So all I had was a backpack, and Lynette had her stroller, like her little carry-on stroller. It was so convenient. I love Japan. I love Japan number, I don't know, 500 at this point. And then, oh, we completed. Yeah, we did complete the page already. Mankey. We're at fighting. Fatting Pokemon. Fighter Pokemon. Fisting Pokemon. Sorry. Let me separate the. Yay! Page number 4. Wait, what? Yeah. Look. That's so cool. Oops. First page isn't complete at all, but that's okay. Second and third page is complete. Oh, so hard to show. There. Second and third page is complete. Fourth and fifth page is complete. Let's go. So that's really interesting of Palladian Fates to do. But I guess because you're gonna want to open up more cards or more products because of the shinies, right? So that just makes more sense. So last day, we get up at our checkout is at 10, so we leave at 10. It takes 5 hours to get back to Japan from. Is it 5 hours? Yeah, essentially 5 hours to get back to Tokyo from Lake Kawaguchiko. No, it's not. It's faster. 10. We get to, and then we get to. What did we do in Tokyo in Shibuya? Why was I? Well, essentially, we got to Shibuya at like 1 or 2. We ate late lunch. Super great spot, hole in the wall spot. It's like owned by these two. It's owned by this one chef, and she's like by herself with her sous chef. And then it's steak bowls. You choose your rice. You choose your. Hold on, let me show you. I should also have a let me show you counter. It's called, I don't know what it's called, honestly. Is this store. If you guys can. Japanese steak bowl and beef curry. I don't think that's the name of the store, but it's close enough. But then the menu is super simple. Right there. Look, you choose your meat size, you choose your rice, and you choose your toppings. And essentially, you're just paying 1,000. Oops, did you guys? And essentially, you're paying. This is enough. This was huge. The medium is huge. You're paying 1,200 yen for all that food, and it was so good. Let me show you guys a picture. Lennon ordered the curry, but I ordered just like a regular salad bowl, and the salad bowl was how much? No, salad. It had salad and rice, so it's like a complete meal. You just add 200 yen, so it's divided by 7 to get pesos. But anyways, look at him. Look at him go. They're cooking the steak in front of you. There's the rice with the steak, like the most premium steak, hole in the wall steak. There's the curry that Lynette ate. Oh my god, I miss it. I miss curry. Or Japanese curry. And then I got this guy. Look at him. It's so good. I miss you. But anyways, so that's the first meal that we had in Shibuya. I'm trying to remember why we took so long. We walked around, and then we went shopping for souvenirs. So from 2 o'clock to about 5 or 6, we went shopping for souvenirs. So that's what took up most of our time. But in the back of my mind, while we were shopping for souvenirs, I was like, we need to get this done with. We need to get this done with on the way back. So it took like 2 hours to get back. I was searching for sakura spots in the city, which they have in the city, where I could possibly propose to Lynette. Lynette actually told me after I proposed that she wasn't expecting me to propose anymore, because she just thought that we were gonna come back someday, and then that's when I was gonna propose in Mount Fuji and whatnot. But I was like, no, I can't wait any longer. I just felt like I needed to do it. I felt like I wanted to propose. And so the whole trip back, not only was I writing my vow, like my speech to her, which I was like crying on. I was crying on the train. It was kind of funny. I was crying on the train, like writing my vows to her, and she's just like across from me, because like, you know how it's not as necessarily reserved seating, but she's like across from me, and she's like, what the hell's wrong with him? What's he watching? But like, she doesn't realize that I'm writing my supposed to be proposal to her later that day. And I'm also looking for spots like where to propose, because it's not crazy to think about sakura at night and then they'll have it lit up. They'll have it like it would still be beautiful, and actually there'd be less people at night because it's a weekday and people will go to work and like will be doing their own thing. Do we have we have all the fighting Pokemon too. Let's go. What's up with the grass Pokemon? Maybe I'm missing some stuff. So the first spot that I thought of is a place called Ocean Ave. No kidding. Is a place called Chidori Gafuchi Park, and it looks like this. In the morning, it would look like this. It would. What the hell? Come on, Google. Hello, ma'am. It would look like that, essentially. It's a moat. It has cherry blossoms hanging off the side into the lake. The river would be filled with petals. Beautiful. Not only that, because we were late, they would have it lit up at night. So it would still be just as beautiful at night, right? But what I didn't know, this was my first choice, not only because it's beautiful, but also because it has the word Chidori in it, which is, again, Lynette's favorite anime is Naruto. Chidori is the 1,000 bird attack that Sasuke and Kakashi do. I thought it would be perfect. It'd be great. Turns out, they only light it up on specific days, like for a festival or something. And that festival ended the day before we came back to Tokyo. So again, inconvenience number 7. That happened to me that day. Things didn't go according to plan. Inconvenience number 7. Chidori ga Fuchi Park didn't have lights. So we literally went there. It looked like this. That's us walking through the park. There's supposed to be cherry blossoms next to us. It's pitch black. And she didn't realize at all. She was just like, why are we going to dark? I almost got mad at her. I almost fought her that day. I guess because but then I didn't take into account that she didn't know what I was trying to do. That I was trying to propose to her. But she was just like, why are you taking me to parks that are like pitch black and like there's nothing around? And I just had to hold it in. I was like, dang it, bitch, I'm trying to freaking propose here. Second park that we went to. Oh, I don't have a picture. Second park that we went to is a place called Tokyo Midtown. So it's a hotel, right? But they have a little park in the middle of Tokyo Midtown that has cherry blossoms that are lit up on the side of the road. And they're actual cherry blossoms. There's a lot of cherry blossoms. They're on the side of the road. We're moving on to fighting Pokemon, by the way. We have all of the... Oh, no, we don't. No! Wait, no, we do. We have great tusks. Right. I'm gonna be pissed if we don't. Yes, we do. Let's go! We have all the fighting Pokemon. Second option was Tokyo Midtown. Tokyo Midtown looks like this. That's Tokyo Midtown. It's beautiful. It's great. But as you can see there, it's pink sakura. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. When we got there, and I thought that was it. I thought that was the spot. When we got there, the lights were yellow. And that pissed me off. I was like, why? It's pink sakura. Why are you making it yellow? You just ruined the pinkness of it. It didn't look anything like that. And I was like, I was there, and Lynette was so excited to be there. She's like, wow, look at all the sakura, and she's so happy to me. And while it's me on the side, like sulking and being like, it's not it. This isn't perfect. I don't like it here. I don't want to be here anymore. So last option was where I actually proposed, and it'll forever be ingrained as, hey, play nice. And forever be one of my favorite places in Tokyo from now on. It's called Mori Park. So I forgot what it translates to. It's like the Sunken Sakura Garden. So, and this is where I was taking a bunch of taxis. And all of those taxis were more expensive than all of the tickets that we'd spent in the last 5 days. This was me panic mode because look at the time slot. We were supposed to leave at 10. I don't know why that says Akasuka. We were supposed to leave at 10, or we're getting picked up at 10 by the driver. It's 7 o'clock, and I wasn't even done with all of my souvenir shopping. I didn't know where to propose to Lynette. So this was my last saving grace, and I was so happy that we found it. Maury Park. So here, it's weird. So this is Maury Park. Beautiful, right? I don't care. I didn't really care that the lights were yellowish there, because the spot that I proposed at, the lights were white, so it just made the sakura brighter, which was perfect. So here, this is the most famous spot. So this spot right here, there's a bunch of people there, a lot of people taking pictures over there, and it's a more famous spot because in the background you'd have the moat, right? There's like a little sunken little lake there that's like very picturesque, but there's a ton of people there. But what you don't see is that, so you'd be drawn towards there, right? So all the people are drawn there, there's all the people there. What was cool was over here to the right, where it's a little bit dark, there's actually this little spot right there. See how perfect that is? It's everything that I wanted. Lit up sakuras, they're kind of pinkish still, they're kind of white. There's a little chair that was perfectly placed in the middle of it. All the people are in the back, but it was just me and Lynette in that one spot. And that's it. That is now forever our spot where I proposed to her, where I asked my best friend to marry me. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. I'm so happy. God is really good, and he really did make it worth it to wait and to, you know, he made the trip. He gave me like the perfect ending to my trip through all the trials and the efforts and whatnot, because right there in the end. Wait, where's my favorite picture of this day? There we go. I asked my best friend to marry me. Look at that. And now that'll forever be our favorite spot in Tokyo, in Japan. So I'm very happy about that. Ocean Avenue sounds familiar. No, it's Maury Park. And I'm not really good with names, but come on, Charizard. Do I have a Charizard? I didn't pull Charizard, did I? Dang it. Way to ruin the story, Charizard. I don't have a Charizard for this spot. No. Look. No. All right. I think I actually have to end the stream. Man, I was almost done, but I'll probably finish sorting the binder by myself. But yeah, I gotta end the stream, guys, because number one, this video is gonna be way too long for me to edit, because I want to make a life update edit of this stream. But so that's our story for Japan, our very fun and exhilarating Japan trip. We will be back for sure, 100%. And yeah, I asked my best friend to marry me. That was really that's the best thing to ever happen to me. So super happy to share it with you guys. That's a little bit of a life update for you. And I know, sorry, before we end stream, because I do need to go walk the dogs. I could finish sorting this by myself. It'll probably be faster. I just wanted to share that story with you guys. Maybe tomorrow. No, I can't. I can't tell you guys when I'm gonna stream, because I never pull through. But for the next stream, not only are we gonna open the 2 ETBs that have been locked up here in my Lazada box, in a Lazada package. It's both ETBs for Temporal Fates. Let me show you guys the cards that we got from the Pokemon Center. The Pokemon Center there, oh my god, it's so cool. I'm sorry. So we get this bag full of goodies. Look at that. Look at the Pikachu. So they had a lot of... I forgot to share that story. There's you guys will see it in a YouTube short. There's in Shin Osaka Station, there's a... what's it called? Vending machine that had Pokemon cards in it. And I pulled one of the coolest cards that might not have even been mine. It might have been left there by accident. So it's weird, because so there's different tiers, and then you see what possible pulls you can get. But what's weird is that when you pay and then you press the button and whatnot, you don't know that the pack falls into the bottom part. Like, you know, when you go to like a vending machine or in their soda, you hear a thud. But because it's Pokemon cards, you don't hear it. It's just this little white packs like this. And sometimes, because the space is so big, I guess you don't have special sizes for Pokemon cards that the little hole on the bottom will be like small. This one is like the same size that you would essentially do for like a regular vending machine for like cookies or like snacks or like drinks, right? It's like very big. It'll fall in, but sometimes it'll be stuck either in the front or all the way in the back. So sometimes people will reach in and not know that their pack is in there, but they thought they got scammed, like the cards just didn't fall in. At the second time that I bought a pack, I called out a specific card and I was like, I would really like to get this card. I don't want to spoil it because I'm gonna make a YouTube short. And when I did that, when I reached in, there were actually 2 packs. So it's either someone left it and didn't know that it was there, or I got 2 packs by accident. And that second pack, I don't know if it was my pack or the one that got left behind, had the exact card that I wanted, and it's insane. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. Just wait for the YouTube short. I'll probably release that sometime this week. But other than these cool little, these weren't from the Pokemon Center. Where did I put it? Oh, it's here. Bam, the goods. Goods number 1. Wait, there's more. Goods number 2. But wait, there's even more. Goods number 3. Let's go. So these are actually for you guys. I finally got chat Pokemon cards from the Pokemon Center. Let's go. I know I promised this from last trip, but now I got these guys. And I know that these will be put in the temporal, or maybe I should separate it. Should I separate it? I might have to separate it. I gotta go to Japanese because I don't know the name of these sets. So these are new sets. These are new sets. So I gotta look these up. Scarlet and Violet. So there's 10 packs each in here, 3 different sets. So maybe what I'll do is I'll put it in like future sets. Like, so Temporal Forces, I saw Twilight Masquerade is the next one. Maybe I'll do 10 for Temporal Forces, 10 for Twilight Masquerade. Oh no, 10 for Paldean Fates, 10 for Temporal Forces, and then 10 for Twilight Masquerade for future openings. Because I don't want to just give away 10 packs by itself. I might as well just put it away in a binder. It'll also save me shipping. So the first one, I'll just match. I'll just match the symbols. Oh no, I broke the freaking pack. Well, it's okay. First 10 packs that we will be opening, that will be going to you guys, is, I assume this is for like Temporal Face. This is Snow Hazard? No, that's not the same symbol. It's this one. Raging Surf? No. It's this one. Cyber Judge. So this is like the 3rd newest set. So maybe I got the top 3. So we got 10 packs of Cyber Judge set right there. I think this is going to be Temporal Forces or maybe Paldean Fates. I don't know. This looks like Temporal Forces because it has Verizon Wireless on the front, right? So that's the same in Cobalion. So this might go to Temporal Fates. Temporal Forces, sorry. The next one, well, that broke it too, but anyways, is this one. Crimson Haze? Yes, Crimson Haze. So this is also a Temporal Forces, but at least we can, no. At least we can kind of separate this. Maybe we can look up the pulls and then we can just separate it through set. But we got 10 packs of Crimson Haze going to you guys. And then last but not least, This might be Mask of Change or Wild Force. I'm not too sure. This is probably Wild Force. I think this is Wild Force. Yeah, this is Wild Force. So this is probably going to go with Paldean Fates. Right there. So we got 10 packs of that. Also going to you guys. Whatever the pulls are. I'll probably put like the extras in there too. Like some of the extras. But wait! There's even more! But this one's for me. Sorry guys. So you might have been wondering, Albie, why didn't you just... If you were going to put some cards away in Paldean Fates, why didn't you just get shiny treasures? Why didn't you just get shiny treasures, which would have matched the set perfectly? I did. Not only... And this is, again, another place where Lynette came in clutch. You can only get... I think you can only get 10 packs each. No, 20 packs each. Sorry. No? 10 packs each. No? You can only get 20 packs of each set that they had available at the moment. And so, per person, you can get 20 packs each. Which makes sense. Which is why I got not only one... What is this? One booster box of shiny treasures. We got not only two boxes of shiny treasures. Again, thank you, Lynette, because she came in clutch, and then she bought me 2 more. So we got 4 boxes, 40 packs of shiny treasures to open on the channel, and all the extra pulls will go to the shiny Paldean Fates binder, along with the Wild Force, I guess. Dude, I'm so excited. I haven't held a Japanese booster box in so long. The last one... Oh, I wish I got a case, but no, this is close enough. Because you can only get 20 packs per set. So, 40 packs, me and Lynette. She bought this for me. Thank you so much, Lynette. You came in clutch. And I'm so excited. I might do this on a separate opening. So, we'll do... Next stream, we'll do Temporal Forces, ETBs with... What did I say? Either Cyber Judge or Crimson Haze. And then... Oh, no. You know what I might do? I might do 2-2. No, I'll save some. I'll save another 10 for Twilight, whatever. Masquerade. But... Yeah, I'll do that opening next time. Next stream. And then the stream for me will be a Paldean Fates versus... Shiny Treasures opening. I probably won't open all of them at the same time, but I'll probably save like I'll do a, and then maybe the next one I'll do a Paldean Fates versus Hidden Fates versus... I want to do a Paldean Fates versus Hidden Fates versus Shining Fates tin battle, and then maybe I'll open like the rest of it. We'll see. All right, so that's all I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Again, I apologize for not being able to stream as much as I wanted to. Again, it's just been so busy planning a wedding in 8 months. It's intense, but I'm super excited to do this with my best friend. So maybe Shiny Star V and Shiny Treasures. Oh, I wish RJ. If I could find an affordable Shiny Star V box, for sure. Why not? I have 10 packs, but I need a box. It would be cool for box versus box. But again, I'm planning for a wedding, so I can't really spend that much. This was practically my last spending on Pokemon cards since our Japan trip. So it's been a month, and I haven't spent a single cent, and I really want to. But again, all of the budgeting and stuff has to go towards the wedding. So I'm not saying I'm not going to open Pokemon cards, but I'm saying it's going to be a lot less. But I will still have videos coming out. I'm super happy with my previous video that came out, the Korea Day 2, with Kevin, my editor, opened up. Hey, Lynette, you're so late. I told the story of how we proposed. I proposed to you. And how you bought me Pokemon cards. Thank you. I'll see you in a bit. She's like doing work stuff right now, but I'm going to go see her in a bit. I'm going to go walk the dog and stuff. So you came in so late. I'm done with the stream. Hi, fiance. Aw. I'm wearing your shirt. I've been away from YouTube too. Miss Temporal Force is busy with dog Dog treats and dog treats? You make dog treats? And doing souvenirs. That's cool. You have a Shopee link, RJ? Maybe I should try some. Although again, I can't really buy that much because because what do you call this? Because we're planning for a wedding, but that's dope. Send me a link, RJ. Maybe I'll look some up. I can't promise that I'll be able to buy just yet, but I'll definitely want to try some. I'll continue sorting. Maybe Lynette, I'll come to you and then I'll continue sorting. You got the McDonald's secret menu, by the way. You got the... Oh, yeah. Huh? Not secret menu. For Japan. Oh, that's another video I gotta make. Oh, maybe I'll make Kevin edit that. Again, Kevin was the one that edited my previous... The day 2 of Korea vlog. So, super happy about that. Thank you, Kevin. And... yeah, sorry guys, I really have to sign off. I gotta go see Lynette, but I also gotta walk the dogs because they're gonna have dinner soon. So, that is it for my life update. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out. RJ, Lynette, thank you for stopping by even for a little bit. I'll see you soon, fiance. Yee. Sorry. Again, follow me on Instagram at Albie Peralta. I'm a bit more personal there. I post stories almost every day, and I post there when I have a new YouTube video out. So that's one way to get notified, other than, of course, subscribing to the channel, guys. It really does help a lot. And check out the other videos on my channel. As the brand says, I have anything and everything in between on there. That is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys when I see you. Bye, guys. Thank you, RJ, for hanging out. Lynette, I'll see you in a bit. I'm just going to walk the dogs. I'm going to have dinner, and then I'll go to you already. And then, thank you, I can't read your name. The Sath123 and Harry Snorlax for stopping by. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully I can make this video like a little update video for you guys. So I'll see you guys when I see you. Bye everyone. Can't wait to open Pokemon cards with you guys. Much love to you both. Thank you so much, RJ. RJ, on Instagram, send me the link to your shop or something. I want to go look at the dog treats. All right. Signing off. Thank you guys so much. Take care. Peace.